Okay, so now we're going to take our topic, and what we're going to do is we are going to create our one-page summary, and I am going to create a study grid. So what we do is we take our page, we turn it around landscape, and then what I do is I break it into thirds. So I put 2 lines down like that, and then I come across like that, a bit like a game of X's and O's. And what I do is I put the name of the topic in the center. So this topic is Martin Luther King. And what I do is I work around in a clock. So I start in the top right hand corner. And we know that the first section, the first heading, is called Early Years. So I put in early. And then what I do is I bullet point the key information. So we know he was born in Atlanta, and we know that was 1929. We know his father was a minister, and we also know that he was very passionate about books, and in particular the Bible. And there's the first section done. Very quick, very easy. Then we move into number 2, our second heading, which is college years. And we know he went to Morehouse College, and then he went to Boston, and it was there that he met this lady, Coretta Scott, and we know that they married in 1953, and that's how quick and easy it is. Then we move on to the third section, which is his rise to prominence. And we know that he joined the National Association. So the National Association of Advancement of Coloured People. I'm just going to leave the National Association, the NACP. And then he became pastor, we know, of Dexter Avenue Baptist Church. Rosa Parks came to prominence around then. And this is when they organised the bus boycott. And that's when he became president of the MIA. And we know they had a big victory in the Supreme Court. Okay, then I'm on to the next section. And the next section then we know is influences. So influences. And we know that he set up this organization called the SCLC. He was big into non-violent campaigns. This was influenced by this guy, Reinhold Niebuhr, and also Gandhi over in India. That's that one done. Very quick, very easy. Now we're on to section number 5, and this is Martin Luther King, of course, was a powerful speaker. So we put that in. We know that in 1963 they went to Washington, and of course that's when he delivered his famous "I Have a Dream" speech. Very quick, very easy. Then we move up to section number 6, the Nobel Prize. And Nobel Prize, we know it was 1964, and that's when he was awarded the prize in Norway. Very simple, very easy. Then we move on to the next section, and the last one then, we know that Martin Luther King, and again what I'm doing is very simple. In Memphis, 1968, he was shot dead by this guy, James Earl Ray. And we know he was a Nazi sympathizer. So what we're doing is we're literally in each section we are bullet pointing the key information as quick as we can. The other things that I'm looking out for are things like initials. So I can see FAB, for example, up there. So what I might do is just jot in beside that FAB. I see BB beside these 2 initials. I'm always looking for those things. The other thing I see is MBC, I might write that in there. Then I start to come down here and I'm picking out other initials, SNNG over here, SWD, that type of thing. Very quick initials. PN or NP works better over here. And then MJN, JNM. So I see JNM. So very quickly, I'm looking at different ways of grouping the material. And again, it's all on one page and very simple and easy to get to.